Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be doing a flow for the shoulders and the neck. A lot of people tend to hold a lot of stress and tension in their shoulders and neck. So today's flow is focused on just getting rid of all that, creating a calm, centered space, and just letting that tension flow away. So we'll get started in a nice, comfortable seated position on the mat. You can have your legs crossed or in lotus pose. Hands to the knees. Gently close the eyes. With your inhale, sweep the arms overhead, blink the eyes open, palms connect. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. As the hands draw to heart center, gently tuck the chin to the chest. And release the hands to the knees. Keep that chin tucked to the chest. Stay tall through the spine. Feel that length through the back of the neck. As you exhale, gently roll that right ear toward the right shoulder. Pause here. You can stay, or if you want a bit more, you can extend that left arm, finding length from the fingertips all the way through that left side of the neck. Next, exhale, roll that neck over to the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. Again, you have the option to stay or extend that right arm. Exhale, release. Begin to rock the head side to side, nice and slow. Keep length through the spine as you're sitting here. You have the option to keep rocking your head side to side. Or if it feels good, you can circle the head all the way around. Feel free to pause in any areas you're holding on to a little extra tension or a little extra stress. Just sending some love to those spaces. And if you're taking those rotations, if you haven't already, go ahead and reverse the flow. Circle in the other direction. Next, inhale, neutral neck, neutral spine. Sweep those arms overhead. Exhale, hands, heart center. One more time, grow tall through the spine, arms sweep back and up. Exhale, plant the palms, come into your tabletop. Draw the wrists below the shoulders and knees below the hips. With your inhale, drop the belly, tuck the toes, gaze looks for cow pose. Exhale, arch the spine, navel spine, chin to chest for cat. Inhale back to your neutral tabletop pose. From here, we'll plant that left palm right below the face. Inhale, right arm lifts. And take some service with this right arm. Maybe shifting forward and back, just opening up through the shoulder. Inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, thread the needle. Draw that right arm below the left. Press that right shoulder blade to the ground. You have the option to keep this more of a gentle pose, staying right here. Or if you'd like to, you can wrap and bind that left arm behind the back, reaching for the inside edge of the right thigh. And if you want to make this pose a little bit more active, you can extend the left leg back and gently find some balance, lifting that left leg off the mat. So it's your option, choosing whichever variation feels best for you. With the next exhale, gently unwind. Plant that left palm, right arm reaches into the air. Take one or two more big rotations to that arm. And exhale, plant that right palm to meet the left. Take one round of cat and cow. Neutral tabletop, opposite side. Inhale, left arm lifts, right palm is below the face. Then take a few of those rotations. Opening up that shoulder joint, maybe shifting the hips back and forth. Next, inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm below the right. Take whatever option you took on the opposite side. You can stay here, you can wrap and bind, or you can extend and lift that right leg if you want a little extra activation. Exhale, unwind. Plant that right palm, left arm lifts. Take 1 or 2 more rotations. And exhale, plant the left palm to meet the right. Wrists below the shoulders, take your round of cat and cow. From here, sit back onto the heels. You have the option to stay here or tuck the toes for a stretch of the feet if that feels good. We'll inhale, arms rise. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, bend the elbows. Draw those hands over to the left hip. And exhale, drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Feel that deep stretch through the right side of the neck. And with your next breath, draw it over to the opposite side. Bring those hands over to the right hip. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Deep stretch through that left side of the neck. Inhale, slowly unwind and clasp those hands. Arms reach up overhead. Lift the hips from the heels. Exhale, plant the palms, tabletop pose. Keep those toes tucked. With your next inhale, lift those hips up for downward facing dog. You can let the head hang heavy here. Maybe pedal press through the feet for a little extra motion. Keep a slight bend through the knees. The next inhale, walk the hands back to meet the feet. Halfway lift. Exhale, deer fold. And inhale, slow rise all the way up. Hands connect overhead. Exhale, bring those hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, drop the shoulder blades down back. Heart lifts, maybe a micro back bend here. Inhale, arms rise. This time, exhale, bring those hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, draw those shoulder blades together. If this is too much, you can always grab onto opposite elbows. From here, begin a slight bend through the knees, and begin to fold forward, chest to thighs. Just hang out here for a moment. Both knees are bent, no need to lock out the joints. From here, bring a deeper bend into the right knee, come up onto the ball of the right foot, and peel the right shoulder to the right knee, open up through the left shoulder, look to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, opposite side, deep bend through that left knee, come onto the ball of the left foot. Left shoulder peels to the left knee, right shoulder peels open. Exhale, unwind, release the bind, forward fold. Grab onto opposite elbows. Maybe just sway side to side. Let the head and neck hang heavy. Next, exhale, release those hands to the mat. Walk yourself forward into a plank. And from here, you can lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga all the way to the mat. Untuck the toes. Bring the hands by the ribs. Inhale, lift for low cobra. Engage the glutes. Draw those shoulder blades back. Exhale, release. Bring the hands to the outside edges of the mat. Fingertips are pressing into the ground. Palms are lifted. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, dip that left shoulder, look over the right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, dip the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder. Inhale to rise. Exhale. Lower that chest back to the mat. Extend the arms like a T. From here, bend through the right knee and roll over onto the left side of the body. Step that right foot behind you. Should be a really good stretch through the front of the shoulder, through the chest. You have the option to stay here or bring that right arm behind the back as well. Take 3 deep breaths here. Next, inhale, slowly unwind. Extend through the right arm. Opposite side, bend the left knee. Roll over onto the right side of the body. Step that left foot behind you. Option to stay or bind that left arm behind the back. Have 3 breaths here. And close the eyes. And settle in. Next, inhale, slowly unwind. Bring the hands by the ribs and press yourself back to a child's pose. Big toes connect. Arms are reaching forward. Let the forehead relax to the mat. Next, inhale, slow rise back up to your tabletop. Wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. We'll tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift those hips up and back for your downward facing dog. From here, next inhale, slowly begin to walk the feet up to meet the hands. Forward fold from the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slow rise all the way up. Hands connect overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Standing nice and tall. Keep that right foot flat to where it is and take a big step back with the left foot. So come into a wide-legged stance on the mat. Point the toes out, heels in. From here, bring a generous bend through the knees. Plant the hands and the thighs. And with your exhale, dip the right shoulder, peel the left shoulder open. Inhale through center. Exhale, dip the left shoulder, peel the right shoulder open. Inhale through center. Take that one more time on each side. Move with your own breath. Next, inhale, come through center, rise all the way up, palms connect overhead. Exhale, hands, heart center. Bring the hands to the hips, turn to the front edge of the mat. Take a step up with that left foot to meet the right. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale into your forward fold. Should feel pretty nice and open by now. We'll plant that right palm right below the face. Inhale, left arm lifts, bend through the right knee. Peel yourself open. Option to stay or wrap and bind that hand behind the back, reaching for the inside edge of that right thigh. Exhale, unwind. Let the head hang heavy. Plant that left palm below the face. Inhale, right arm rises. Option to stay Or bring that right hand behind the back to the inside edge of the left thigh. Exhale, unwind. Replant that right palm and step yourself back to your downward facing dog. Next, exhale, replant the knees, come back to your tabletop. Bring the toes to touch, bring the knees close together. Sink the hips back for a narrow-legged child's pose. This time, bringing the crown of the head to the mat. We'll bring the hands back by the heels. Let the shoulders relax. Let the head and neck relax. Every exhale, just melting deeper into this pose. Start to invite in a deeper breath. Feel the lungs expanding on the tops of the thighs. One more breath here. With your next inhale, slowly rise back up to a comfortable seat. We'll swing the weight over onto one hip. Cross the legs. From here, roll the shoulders up the ears and down and back, taking a few rotations of the shoulders here. On your final one, let them settle all the way down the back, shoulders relax and away from the ears, close the eyes. Just take a quick rotation of consciousness before ending our practice today. With the eyes closed, feel the facial muscles relax. The muscles around the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw. Feel the tongue and the throat relax. Feel the muscles on the back of the neck relax. And feel the shoulders hanging heavy, drawing away from the ears. Relaxing the chest. Relax the shoulder blades. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold that breath at the top. And exhale out of the mouth. Send away the relaxation from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. And close this practice with one final clearing breath. Deep inhale, blink the eyes open, sweep the arms up overhead. Hold the breath at the top. And when you're ready, exhale, let it all go. Hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.